Welcome back. The ARC Erie County, New York is asking people to go over the edge for the third year. And I'm joined now by the CEO, Douglas DeJesire, with details on how you can take the plunge for a good cause. Welcome back, Douglas. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course. Well, I'd love it if you could start by talking about the ARC Erie County, New York, and what your mission is in our community.
Our mission at the ARC Erie County is to support children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We've been in the Buffalo community now it's 74 years as a chapter parent-driven organization to start. We've grown over the years to provide multiple programming, both education, vocational, case management, clinical services, anything in the realm where it would support a person with intellectual developmental disabilities.
Awesome. Now, let's get into this fundraiser, Over the Edge. What was the inspiration behind it, and what is it?
Well, Over the Edge is a urban rappelling event. Several years ago, we decided we wanted to move away from the traditional fundraising events and do something very different in Buffalo. And the idea of going over the edge seemed intriguing for people. Seneca One was very gracious in allowing us to use their building. It's iconic. It's the largest building, 529 feet down from the top, from the roof. And we said, let's go for it. Let's try it and do something different. And it's been very successful for us over the last few years.
That's right. I did it 2 years ago. It was quite thrilling, I must say. And it is such a cool experience. One, to be able to say you did it, and two, to be doing it for such an amazing cause.
Right. It is different. Each year we have about 50 to 55 people will rappel down the building. Usually we have 2 ropes going at the same time. It takes pretty much throughout the whole day. We start just before 9 a.m. We finish about 4:30. Last year, our first 2 rappellers were 2 women over the age of 80.
Wow.
That went down. That was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Their families were there. It was a good turnout. It was really a lot of fun. And we've had, the youngest we had was 15 years old that rappelled down. But it's an event for anybody. Anybody who wants to give it a try. There's a fundraising goal with the event. There's a $2,000 fundraising goal. And typically we've raised, in the last several years, we've raised just about $275,000 through this event. So it's been very successful for us, yes.
And what are these proceeds going towards? What impact will they have?
The ARC Erie County was fortunate to receive a donation from a family that we support their sons in terms of a donation of property in Alden, New York. And we are building a sensory-informed farm out in Alden. And we're using the proceeds from this event as well as other fundraising methods to support this farm. And since we've started, we have raised enough money that we feel we're ready to start. And actually, we're breaking ground in August of this year.
That's awesome.
So we're excited.
So let's talk about the Blackwater Acres and how this facility is really going to help with this organization.
So Blackwater Acres it sits on a fairly substantial amount of property. We have about 153 acres out there. We're building a 10,000 square foot facility that'll offer culinary programming, music, arts, horticulture. There's going to be a big emphasis on horticulture and farming for children and adults. That's the idea. Is there's a lot of outdoor space. So this is a little bit different than the traditional site-based programming that you do in buildings. This will be more a little bit more expansive.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. How can people register to rappel?
Well, our website, arceriecounty.org, has all the information on there. To sign up. You can continue to sign up right now. We're still taking registrations. We still have a few slots available, although we've done very well again this year in terms of filling all the slots we needed. And we've had great sponsorship. Tops Markets has been fabulous in terms of being a premier sponsor for us. So we're very fortunate we've got a lot of support from our community.
Well, it's all culminating in the Party in the Plaza event. Tell us about that and what we can expect.
So throughout the day, we'll have food and beverages. We have music. We're selling things. There's a lot going on right in the square there. And because there are people coming down throughout the whole day, there will be people coming and going. But generally we found the afternoon is a little bit busier where people are staying then, and there's some activities at the end of the day for the rappellers that are coming.
Right, you earn it once you go over the edge, because it's a workout. They don't tell you that.
Yeah, we left that part out.
Well, Douglas, thank you so much for coming in and talking about this exciting fundraiser. And viewers, if you'd like to go over the edge this year to support the ARC Erie County, you can visit arceriecounty.org and register or donate. Thanks again for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.